sepia tears. As you can tell, I'm not super excited to get back to Dash, but I am at the same time. And I'm sorry if my voice sounds weird, but I just got a little head colds, so bear with me. I'm gonna try not to make these people sound anything like that. What am I supposed to do? It all happened so fast. What came over me? Climbing into his window was an impulse decision to begin with, and it all snowballed from there. I kept telling myself to stop, but I couldn't. I want to see how he reacts. I want to embarrass him. I want to see if he can tell I'm kidding him when I'm not. What's wrong with me? And everything that happened on the hill? No, I don't even want to think about it. This is wrong. It was always wrong. I just didn't see it. This is what I get for playing with something that should never be played with. I stand up and rub my eyes. It's a cloudy day out. No doubt he's walking a lonely walk back home, thinking about that night as frantically as I am. He must be, right? There's no way he didn't feel anything. I mean, oh God, I can't start thinking like this. What have I done? This was never supposed to be a storybook romance. And it can never be one either. Slowly, deliberately, I pull out a sheet of paper and start writing. Wait, what did you say? Clothes. And by clothes, you mean clothes. Lucas repeats the same word over and over through my phone. I guess there's not much to say other than the words closed. The May Cafe is closed. You mean closed with A or just closed? He sounds like he's sobbing, but it's hilarious in my head. Well, welcome home, Master. I'm back. Here we go. This is your lucky day. Tonight is our weekly Neko meeting. What is that? Night? I don't know. I love you. And on top of that, it's also our monthly school swimsuit plus overknee socks event. The perfect two-course meal. Why would you wear over-the-knee socks with a swimsuit? Oh, I guess that's never mind. I just remember what the school swimsuits look like. I love you. Yeah, in fact, we're going through all the trouble of tracking us down, despite not being listed on any online map to avoid potential legal issues. We'll even offer our extra special Doki Doki excitement for your eyes only. I'm getting an extra special, you know, Marquez on really weird days. I'm getting extra special Doki Doki excitement hour. This is the greatest day of my life. None of these words mean anything. That's right, and we even have food. Is what I would like to say, but we're closed. But we're not completely gone. You can still smell the fragrance of omelet rice dressed by a maid's loving hands. if you come right after garbage day. Lucas, you still there? I'm trying to figure out what you were sniffing about a minute ago, but yes, I'm still here. Till I guess well, look on the bright side. When you get old enough, you can open up your own fake cafe and fill the city with hope. He knows he's still saying. I know your words are shallow, but thank you. Take it seriously. So, was that it? The store was just closed? Pretty much. The windows were boarded up. The posters gone. But there was something there, I'm sure of it. How can you be so sure? You had the address. That too, but I could smell them. You could smell them. Alright. The maids, I mean. There used to be maids in that building, I'm sure. And your maid senses were tingling. Do you think I'm exaggerating? God knows you're not. Why is he so obsessed with the thing? Our laughter fades away and an awkward silence replaces it. And why is Mark being like the therapist to his friends all of a sudden? Yeah. Actually, there was another reason why I called you. What was it? It's not. It's not particularly important. Not particularly important. What does that mean? It means that to some extent, it's important. Yeah, in many ways, it's something that is in fact unimportant. You're just trying to piss me off. I was actually trying to distract you. We've been friends since the beginning of high school. I can tell when you're hiding something. I hesitate to play the old friend card, but now's as good a time as any. In that case, would you like to hear the truth? Only if you're willing to tell me. I see. So the cards are in my hands. He pauses for a moment, and so does the sound of his footsteps. Is this serious enough for him to stop walking? In that case, I'll explain. I reconstruct every conversation I had with Lucas over the past few days, searching for clues that I might not want to find. I can't tell you everything. I can only explain in bits and pieces, fragments for you to piece together on your own. Hopefully by the time you finish, it won't be too late. Fair enough. He takes a deep breath. Do you remember that time in 9th grade when you and Lillian and I worked together on that science project? Yeah, it was a painful couple of months. We barely scraped up a 70 at the end of it all. Yes, I suppose it was painful, but it wasn't as high as bad, was it? In that time, we went on a trip up north for geography to study the natural wonders of the countryside. You remember, right? That too. We spent most of the time filling out a question sheet, wasn't all bad. I think I might know where you're going with this. Do you? You also might be wrong. Regardless. To sum it up, I suppose you could say that I've been feeling reminiscent lately. My bedroom is still, but a wistful wind leaks through the closed window. I've noticed it's an odd change for someone like you. It is, isn't it? I've been conscious of it myself. I shouldn't be feeling this way. It's not my job, not my thing. But I suppose everyone, every human, at some point, has to think about what they're searching for. Talk about melodramatic. I'm not kidding. Yeah, I know you're not. Do you remember when we first met, Mark? Let's see. It was right at the beginning of freshman year. We held a mock debate for our first English class, and lazy and unmotivated me was pitted against melodramatic and over-enthusiastic you. I actually hated his guts during the debate, but things changed. Funny how things happen. And you remember when we first met Lillian? We were just talking about it, yeah. That's right, the science project. We were told to form a group of 3, and it was a few months into the year, so a lot of our classmates had already made friends. Lucas and I knew we would be working together, but the remainder of the class had settled into their own groups. All except that one quiet girl in the corner. Yep, that's it. And surely you still remember when you introduced me to Ren. I think I'd rather not remember. That wasn't an introduction. That was eavesdropping. And skipping class. Can you blame me? She seemed like she would make a good disciple. I had to find out for sure. Okay, you know, I got an idea. I'm gonna see if I'm right first. The whole escapade basically amounted to him following her around for the first day of class and waiting to hear the right references. Kinda creepy, Lucas. Anyway, it's those memories that I'm talking about. They're small, but they're precious. I don't want to lose them. Tick-tock, goes the clock in my head. What makes you think you'll lose them? Just promise me. What? Promise me that we won't lose those memories. No matter what happens. No matter how cheesy this sounds. Okay. Alright, I promise. By the way, Rin gave me an idea today. You don't say. Karaoke. Like with 70s super robot intros? I don't know. Just karaoke. New Year's Eve, all 4 of us, plus a special guest or 2. You in? Sounds like a plan. With that unambiguous confirmation, I buried my face in the pillow. Lying on the bed as I gazed blankly at the invisible ceiling. Okay, Wait a minute, whatever. I think through my conversation with Lucas and the time I spent with Ren, something is about to happen. Something inevitable. I don't think I can avoid it, and I don't think I should avoid it. My path was set in stone the minute I let this whole adventure start. And all the while, that faded, sun-soaked veil of memories played over and over in my head. With a worn-out sigh, I turned to my side and closed my eyes. Day 6, Leap of Faith. It's morning. My alarm didn't go off. Or at least I assume it didn't, because my dream wasn't cut short. Everyone knows the type. One of those dreams that's great while it lasts and hurts the minute you wake up. It was one of those dreams. The sky was completely blue. Early autumn, the leaves turning orange, a walk home in my first year of high school. It was also the first day I met Lillian. Hey, do you like the sky? That's a strange question. I'm hardly kidding. There's no right or wrong answer. I just want to see what answer you choose. Why is that? You can tell a lot about a person by how they answer an unanswerable question. Her voice is fresh in my mind. She was smart, even back then. Shy, but years ahead of me. My dad wanted to be a pilot when he was younger. That's what he told me. Oh, that's what he told me anyway. I see. It's for an art project. The sky, I mean. I hate painting. I'm terrible at it. The sky ought to be the easiest thing to paint, right? She stared at the clouds, puzzled. I stared at her, puzzled. You and Lucas seem nice. You're good students, right? I can research, but I don't want to do the presentation. It wasn't the clouds, really. She stared at something invisible in the distance. I'm glad you came and talked to me. Maybe we can be friends. You're pretty when you smile, I thought. You're interesting. You too. I couldn't see what she was looking at. It began and ended in her own head. That's a tough barrier for a stranger to cross. You said you were from a small family, right? Yeah. Only child, and my parents work a lot. Does it get lonely? Kinda. Do you ever invite friends over? Not really. Too busy. Besides, there's lots to do by yourself. I wanted to ask her everything, and I wanted to tell her everything. Who knows? He seems like he falls in love, like, very easy. Like, he meets a girl that's, like, just a little bit nice to him, and he's just, like, in love with her. Who knows? Maybe I fell for her under that pale afternoon sky, and it wasn't until a year later that I realized it. Look, a plane. They must feel good, the people piloting that. You can go anywhere up there, no boundaries. If I could have deciphered that comment back then maybe. But no, she's always been far, far ahead of me. Let's be friends. Sure thing. The morning passed by in a blur. It's about time to get going. Do you have any plans for the evening? It's the last day of school after all. We'll be seeing each other again in a couple of weeks. It's not really a cause to celebrate. That was a lie, of course. Either way, I might be at the arcade with Lucas, so don't expect me till late, okay? Okay, I just want to know, is he gonna like... Okay. So, I was thinking that at first I thought Lucas was going to tell Mark that he was dating Lillian, or at least had interest in her and wanted to ask. But now I think he wants to date when he didn't know how to say it or ask because Mark is his best friend and her older brother. And now they're going to meet up at the arcade, which is where she was supposed to meet like that guy or whatever that was on the last that she talked about in the last episode. Okay. We opened the front door and walked to school for the last time before the new year. It looks like Lillian is sick again. This is terrible. This is worse than terrible. I might be off by a long shot. Oh shit, I sneezed. Okay. I might be off by a long shot, but I know what class she would normally be in right now. She was away this morning, but maybe she was just late. Almost there. Hey. Morning. How was your cold? How was your cold? What? I mean, you were sick and... Let me try this again. So how have you been? Are you feeling better now? Yes, I am. Thanks for asking, even if it took a few more tries than necessary. Well, anyway, you might want to see your teachers about the stuff you missed. You've been away for a while. The last time I saw you was... So, let's cut to the chase, shall we? I can't tell you anything, Mark. I know, but it's not because I don't trust you. It's because it'll ruin everything if I do. You know what I mean? It wasn't a question this time. I know it's selfish, but listen to me for once. Maybe you don't want to have this conversation in the middle of the school hallway? Or whatever. Mark, you said you know how I feel, right? Then listen. You're not alone, but you're acting like you are. That's not my business, I know. That's not what I was... But it's what you were thinking. Forget about being nice. Don't worry about hurting me. Just do what you want, okay? Hey, just stop thinking and do what you want. You're right. Yes, you're right, aren't you? I'll be fine, or at least I think I will. It's alright. You can take time to think or whatever it is. Meet me after school, alright? What? You're not busy, are you? No, I'm not, but then it's settled. Meet me after school and I'll tell you everything. Are you sure? She nods, despite her vaguely trembling arms. And I nod while realizing conclusively that there's no turning back. I'm going to end it here. And I don't know how much time I'll have to record from now on, but I will try to, like I have been doing for the past 2 days, and put something up at least once a day. Just let me know which game you want to see more, Dear Esther, or do you want me to do more episodes of Sepia Tears? Just leave it in the comments, let me know, and I'll see you.